Coming up on Torrance today, city leaders take action in the wake of the horrific mass shooting at an elementary school in Uvalde, Texas. We hear from Police Chief Hart and TUSD Superintendent Dr. Stowe on how the city is responding. Plus, flags are ordered to fly at half-staff to honor the victims of the tragedy. All this and more coming up right now on Torrance Today. Welcome to Torrance Today. I'm Leslie Robbins. It's 4 p.m. on Wednesday, May 25th. I hope you're having a good day so far, given the tragic news over the past 24 hours. Thank you so much for joining us. As the country and the world continue to reel in the wake of the mass shooting at an elementary school in Uvalde, Texas yesterday, it's a small city about an hour and a half west of San Antonio, the Torrance police chief is taking action. It's being labeled the second deadliest shooting at an elementary, middle, or high school on record in the United States. At least 19 students and 2 adults have been confirmed dead in the attack, according to the police, who said they subsequently shot and killed the gunman, whom they identified as Salvador Ramos, an 18-year-old student at a nearby high school. Putting our Torrance students, teachers, and staff top of mind, Torrance Police Chief Jeremiah Hart is committed to protecting their safety and working with school staff to create an environment where students and teachers can thrive. In a letter addressed to TUSD Superintendent Dr. Tim Stowe, who we will hear from later as well, Chief Hart stressed that the Torrance Police Department has been in continuous contact with law enforcement in Texas and local and national joint regional intelligence centers. They will continue to monitor all possible threats and strategically deploy additional public safety resources in the areas of school campuses over the coming days. Chief Hart adds he and his department are there to support in any way that they can. Well, many parents woke up this morning, myself included, getting their kids ready for school following this mass shooting. Perhaps thinking, is my child safe? What can I do to help? What is the school doing to protect the kids? Well, the Torrance Unified School District has immediately stepped up. Superintendent Dr. Tim Stowe sent messages to families yesterday and this morning in the wake of the tragedy, providing them access to mental health resources that gives guidelines and tips on talking to your children after an act of violence. Dr. Stowe expressed sympathy for the lives lost at Robb Elementary School in Texas. He wrote in part, quote, "As parents, we are troubled by events like what occurred in Texas. However, days like today also provide us with the opportunity to help our children to understand that as the adults in their lives, we do everything we can to keep them safe." With all of this and to honor the victims of this senseless tragedy, and by order of President Joe Biden and in compliance with Los Angeles County, flags will be flown at half-staff and will remain lowered until sunset on May 28th and will return to full staff on Sunday, May 29th. On Memorial Day, the flag is flown at half-staff until noon, then raised to the top of the staff. Well, yes, Memorial Day is upon us as the unofficial start of summer. It's a nice time for some outdoor fun and friendly get-togethers. Our very own Torrance Bakery has all of your red, white, and blue baked goods for you and your loved ones to enjoy over the holiday weekend.
Here at the bakery, we're super busy in May. It's amazing how many things happen in May. We have Memorial Day. So what Stephanie here is doing, she's finishing up some of our patriotic star cookies, which is going to be obviously in our red, white, and blue, and that forms a really nice cookie for that. In addition to that, what we will do is we make these really fun remembering and honoring our fallen soldiers from all of the wars, which is a great way to do that during Memorial Day as well. Maria is making something that's really popular for Memorial Day and any type of national holiday. It also works well for 4th of July and some of the other things. Is that she's doing a cheesecake, but she's decorated to make it look like a flag. So she's using the fresh strawberries, and then she's also going to throw some blueberries in there, and it makes for a delicious dessert for people, which is a lot of fun. We have graduations. Of course, earlier in the month we had Mother's Day. There's all of the end of the year school things that happen, you know, sports teams having their banquets. There's just so many things happening in May. It's actually our busiest month of the year.
That all looks so good. Well, for all of your Memorial Day goodies or whatever day you're celebrating, head on over to Torrance Bakery, located at 1341 El Prado Avenue in downtown Torrance. You can also visit torrancebakery.com. As the nation pauses this Memorial Day to remember fallen service members, one Torrance native has special responsibilities, honoring fallen comrades in the nation's capital with the U.S. Navy Ceremonial Guard. Airman Josh Shakenow is a casket bearer who does funerals at Arlington National Cemetery. He helps carry the Navy's past service members to their resting ground and folds the flag for the family. Established in 1931, the United States Navy Ceremonial Guard is the official ceremonial unit of the U.S. Navy and is based at Naval District, Washington, and Anacostia Annex in Washington, D.C. The Ceremonial Guard's primary mission is to represent the Navy in presidential, joint armed forces, Navy, and public ceremonies under the scrutiny of the highest-ranking officials of the United States and foreign nations, including royalty. The Ceremonial Guard is comprised of a drill team, color guard, casket bearers, and firing party. Shakenow tells City Cable, quote, "Serving in the Navy means that I get to serve my country and wear this uniform just like so many who have gone before me. It's a symbol of honor, and I'm proud to give back to my country." Another Torrance native and Navy captain, Henry Kim, is currently serving with Amphibious Squadron 3 on board Military Sealift Command hospital ship USNS Mercy as part of Pacific Partnership 2022 deployed in the Pacific Ocean. Kim is a Navy Surface Warfare Officer serving as the mission commander for Pacific Partnership 2022, the largest annual multinational humanitarian assistance and disaster relief preparedness mission in the Indo-Pacific. Now, Mercy recently departed its home port in San Diego with more than 800 personnel aboard. At the invitation of host nations, Kim and the Pacific Partnership team worked together to conduct tailored medical, dental, veterinarian, engineering, civic action projects, and subject matter expert exchanges. Kim also tells City Cable, quote, "I am so proud to be serving alongside these outstanding group of sailors as we support this important mission on the largest floating hospital in the world. I take great satisfaction in the fact that I am making a positive difference in the sailors and Marines around me, as well as on the global stage." Torrance High baseball was on a big stage. They had reached all the way to the top of the CIF Southern section, but fell short in the finals. The stellar pitching that brought the Tartars to the CIF Southern Section Division II championship game last weekend came to an end as the Tartars lost in the finals to Etiwanda 6-1. This was Torrance's first CIF Southern Section appearance since 2014. That team defeated West Torrance in the final 11-0. Well, regardless of the outcome, Coach Robert Ibarra is so proud of his team. They finished as Pioneer League champs, going 7-3. Coach tells City Cable, "Overall, our season was a success. The hard work and dedication they put in during the offseason is what made them ready to play Tartars baseball. We kept the next man up mentality all year and to be a great teammate every day, no matter the situation. I can sit here today and say we made our school, families, and fan base proud. Tartar pride." On the heels of that sticky heat wave, the splash pad at Wilson Park is officially set to reopen for the summer. Yes, dust off your bathing suits, grab your flip-flops, and lather on the sunscreen because this Friday, May 27th, the splash pad at Wilson Park will be back in business. Always a fun way for the kids to play in the water and soak up the sunshine. The splash pad, which was established in 2018, is open to the public daily from 10 a.m. to dusk, May through September, and reservations are not required. For more information and rules, visit torranceca.gov. The City Council met last night to discuss city business. A long time in the making, the city finally received over $4 million for the Crenshaw Rehabilitation Project. Now, this project will construct roadway improvements on Crenshaw Boulevard between Redondo Beach Boulevard and 182nd Street, including pavement rehabilitation, replacement of uplifted or damaged curbs, gutters and sidewalks, sign replacements, parkway landscape improvements, and traffic signal upgrades. Other highlights were updates on the downtown Torrance revitalization efforts, which included reconfiguring parking and better lighting in the parking structure. And in what was the second of two public budget hearings of fiscal year 2022-2023, a breakdown of various city spending was announced. Some items included the crossing guards program that will be reduced from 32 to 12 locations based on a recent survey. Plus, there was a slight increase to a proposed $1 million street lighting budget. What happens when you mix a local pharmaceutical giant with a local alehouse? A very big donation that came by way of lots of folks drinking beer. That's what. It's a story that started with an expansion of a company that we've followed since the beginning. Polypeptide Group, an international company manufacturing about a half of all currently approved peptide drug substances, had recently completed construction of its new development and oligo facility. Enter local hotspot Scholb Premium Ales, who created a one-of-a-kind beer to help the company commemorate that accomplishment, which is named Polygo IPA. The brewery and Polypeptide had announced they would donate $1 of every pint sold to the Torrance Library System. Fast forward to today, where it was announced that Polypeptide and Scholb will be donating $5,000 to the Torrance Public Library. The check presentation is happening tomorrow at 3:30 at Scholb Premium Ales, and we will be there to catch all the action. So you've had COVID-19 already. That means you're in the clear forever health-wise, right? Not quite. According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, approximately 1 in 5 adults ages 18 and older experience a new condition a month or more after surviving COVID-19. It's often called long COVID. The CDC suggests talking to your healthcare provider if you develop symptoms again or new symptoms after having a previous infection. Symptoms can be general, like tiredness, fatigue, and fever, to neurological or digestive issues. For more information on post-COVID-19 conditions, visit cdc.gov. Still ahead, a beauty brand beloved by celebrities like Jennifer Aniston and Beyonce has a shop here in Torrance. You bet, and we're taking you there. That and more when we come back in 60 seconds.
What to expect when you're expecting a teenager.
Hey guys, today I'm going to show you how to teen-proof your home. First step, hide the car keys, preferably somewhere they would never look. Did that go okay? You have to provide an outlet for their creative expression. So good. Challenges will come up. Be ready for them. Hi, honey. I'm ready for the...
Mom, you don't use mannequins in the mannequin challenge.
You don't have to know it all to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care will love you just the same.
At the end of every episode of Torrance Today, we want to leave you with a positive story from our community that fits the theme for the day. Let's make today Wellness Wednesday, because who says wellness doesn't include a little pampering and self-care in the beauty department? It's all in City Cable's upcoming episode of Common Sense. Take a look. So you mentioned your first studio. Here you are at your 10th studio in Torrance. Tell me the evolution of getting here.
It's a homecoming of sorts for me. I did one semester at North High School in Torrance. This was one of the first cities I lived in as an immigrant. And so opening a studio in Torrance was a dream come true for me.
What if I told you that a beauty brand beloved by A-list celebrities like Madonna and Beyonce was located right here in Torrance? Well, it's true. Welcome to Ziba Beauty. This threading plus waxing and henna empire continues to lead and pioneer the brow and body art industry, bringing authentic Eastern beauty to the modern world. I met up with Ziba Beauty CEO just as the company took over a new spot in the South Bay, and I got a behind-the-scenes look at the brand's newest shop. It's a must-see and visit. Catch the latest episode of Common Sense on City Cable at 10:30 a.m. and 8:30 p.m. Plus, you can always catch it on our City Cable Facebook and YouTube pages. Well, that is our show for today. Let us know if you have a positive story to tell by emailing us at torranceca@torranceca.gov. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you back here tomorrow with more news from and for our Torrance community. Have a great day.